Today, I'm walking through the NGK Iridium iX spark plugs from the Honda Civic from 2012 to 2015 with the 1.8 and 2.4 engines. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I'm showing everything through a screen recording because I can't film the plugs directly, but the goal is simple. I want to show what you actually get, how they should perform, and where things might not match the hype. The first thing that stands out is the Iridium tip. It's thin and stable, and NGK usually does a good job with it. The design is meant to give a stronger spark with less required voltage. In practice, that means easier starts, smoother idle, and better combustion. Most Civics respond well to that.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
The metal shell looks clean and the threads are cut evenly, so installation is usually straightforward as long as you don't force anything and you stick to the right torque. The heat range is another thing that matters. These plugs match the stock spec for both the R18 and K24 engines, so they don't run too hot or too cold under normal driving. That's good for daily use. If you push your Civic hard or you run mods, the result may vary because the heat load changes. Still, for stock or near stock cars, the range fits fine. Durability is the big selling point. Iridium holds up longer than copper or platinum. Most people expect around 60K to 90K miles before noticing wear. That lines up with what many owners report. But there are cases where the lifespan is shorter. Some plugs foul early because of oil consumption or rich fuel trims. That's not the plug's fault, but it can make people think the part itself is bad. If your Civic burns oil, the plugs will show it fast. Ignition performance is solid. Misfires usually drop after installing these, especially on older factory plugs. The spark feels consistent, and throttle response can improve a bit. It's not a dramatic power gain, just a cleaner burn. If someone expects a big performance jump, they'll be disappointed. These plugs don't add power, they just help the engine run the way it should. One thing to watch out for is fake units on the market. The real NGKs have sharp laser markings, a solid insulator finish, and a clean copper core. Counterfeits look slightly off. Buying from a reliable seller matters because the imitations fail early and can even damage the threads in the head. The genuine ones are stable and don't seize as long as you use a small amount of anti-seize or follow NGK's dry install recommendation based on your own comfort. The packaging is simple, 4 plugs and a small box. The crush washers are already in place. The gap usually comes preset, though checking it is still smart. Iridium tips can crack if you bend them too hard, so be gentle if you adjust anything. On the road, most owners see steadier idle and fewer cold start hiccups. Fuel economy might go up a bit if your old plugs were worn out. If they were still in decent shape, you probably won't notice a difference. That's normal. Spark plugs aren't magic upgrades, they're maintenance. The biggest downside is the price. Iridium plugs cost more than standard ones. For some people, the longer lifespan and reliability make it worth it. For others who don't keep their cars long or drive very little, the benefit isn't huge. And if your engine has deeper issues, new plugs won't fix them. So that's the full overview. If you're keeping your Civic healthy and you want something reliable that matches OEM quality, these plugs usually do the job well. If your expectations are too high or your engine has other problems, the experience can be mixed. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe if this helped.